bruh.
Good heads.
The reason that I do what I do is to expose the truth. I have to reach the youth, the boys and girls that weren't given the world, so they had to take it. And when they're told they won't be shit, it forced them to work harder to make it. I do it for the daughters of dope heads that still love their moms, and even though they've been pushed away, they still hold on. I do it for the sons of deadbeat dads that never met their fathers, but they still grew up to be real men. I do it for the grandparents that take care of their grandkids with no help, and when government assistance won't assist them, they find ways to do it by themselves. I do it for my people that use hustling as a vehicle to survive, who put food on their table instead of 23s and TVs in their rides. I do it for my survivors and riders that occupy prison cells that still keep their faith in God, even though they're living in hell. I do it for the poor, the neglected, the positive, the infected, the left out, the rejected, the achievers and the dreamers, the hip-hop heads, the punk rockers, the pop blockers, and the Glock poppers. I do it for the thrift store, shopping kids, school clothes, copping, 2 jobs working, pockets hurting, no bus fare, father ain't there, single mother on welfare. Because she has a plan and all the money in the world can't teach her son to become a man or help her baby girl understand that even though her daddy left him, she can still trust men. I do it for the red license, can't afford ice because the water's cut off, 40% collected, no money for food, rights have been rejected, visitation withdrew, just served a sentence to pay off his arrears, but he can't even teach his kids how to conquer their fears because his baby mama's too immature to grow up and be a mother, and she denies him his kids because he said he don't love her, taking shots at his pride, using their children as a weapon, and she doesn't even realize how much his absence affects them. I do it for the sidewalk sleepers, broke down sneakers, garbage can eaters that once had dreams of possessing sovereignty, but they've been stripped of their means and now they're living in poverty. I do it for the black-eyed, busted lip, bruised eye, broken hip, fractured bone young woman who misses her home, and now her boyfriend likes to brag that she's his new punching bag because defeating her is the only thing that makes him feel like a man. I do what I do to expose the truth because it is my mission to help this world transition from corrupt to concord. So accordingly, I will break into the film industry and capture the world I see. And sometimes my content may not be entertaining commercially, but we cannot continue to conceal the real issues with happily ever afters and action-packed sequels. Because while minorities make up the majority, but it's still a chore to be looked at equally, obviously the world doesn't make sense. So it's time to make some changes. That's why God blessed me with the ability to put these issues in your faces.
That's JS, y'all.